What is going on, everyone? MikeO back with a long overdue mail day. I say that during virtually every mail day, but it's true. It's been, I'm sure, 3 weeks since I did a mail day video. Life is just very, very busy right now. A little more complicated than you'd like. Again, still squeezing in time for the hobby, of course, as always, thinking about it, looking into it. Obviously, I have to keep pace with packing and shipping stuff as well, but enjoy taking a look and picking up some stuff as well when I get my limited free time. So this is a collection of stuff that has popped in over the last 3 weeks. Fun stuff, as always. We got some brand new stuff with some Bryce Harpers. We got some Mike Schmidts. We got some pre-war. We got some vintage. So a little mix of everything, just the way I like to collect. So I'm going to roll through some of these pickups here. Getting ready for the World Series. Huge baseball fan. I always look forward to the World Series in the postseason. Whether the outcomes I root for happen or not, Toronto, Dodgers, hopefully will be a really good series. The ALCS was very entertaining. The NLCS was quick, and it was interesting because the games were tight enough, but it never felt all that competitive. There were maybe a few brief moments where Milwaukee got things going a little bit, but overall, really a dominant effort by the Dodgers, led by Shohei Ohtani. So we will see how the World Series plays out. Of course, the Phillies season came to a quick halt. They lost in 4 to the Dodgers. Very competitive games. Had their opportunities in games 1, 2, and 4, but just wasn't meant to be this year. So we will see what the future holds. As usual, I do have a little stack of tops now to show off. Obviously, these are coming towards the end. I have a few more coming in. I should have a Schwarber coming in from the postseason and an Aaron Nola from late in the year. So that's about it. What we do have is Kyle Schwarber here. First 50 home run season is second in Phillies history. So that one came in. And we've got a Schwarber 4 home run game. This is the opening day bonus. If you bought the preseason set, you get some bonuses for some achievements. And 3 home runs is one of them. So got that one for Schwarber's 4 homer effort. Phillies squad clinches second consecutive NL East Division title, so it was neat to get this and reach. Not the greatest of image. I think once in a while, Topps Now could do a little better job of capturing a great image. Not that the Phillies went bonkers when winning the division, because it was a lot about business, but they could have gotten something better. You got the back of 3 different players and, Brandon Marsh peaking right there and a little bit of Nick Castellanos, but not a great effort by Topps on that one. In fact, the image on the back is far superior. Maybe that will be the only Walker Buehler Phillies card. We'll see. Here's a Nick Castellanos Topps Now card. Slugs 250th career long ball and win at Arizona. Then this one I picked up, obviously a multi-player one, but 4 players launch 50-plus home runs for 3rd time in MLB history. You got Cal Raleigh, Kyle Schwarber, Shohei Ohtani, and Aaron Judge. Edmundo Sosa, 3 home run effort, fuels club record 8 home run barrage. Edmundo Sosa, really fun player, really premium bench type of player, 4th infielder type of guy. So, cool card there. He also got the Road to Opening Day bonus card. So, that's a 3 homer effort like that. So, cool one there. And then this is a Kyle Schwarber. First 50 home run season is second in Phillies history. This is a parallel short image variation short print. Did not get one in my order, but did chase one down. There were a bunch popping up at auction. Was able to snag one. Generally, these can be kind of tough. It depends player to player. Some of them are very expensive. I'm sure Schwarber's not too bad, but they do dry up, so I like to try and grab them early. The Bryce Harper one from a few years ago, 2003, when he was staring down Orlando Arcia. That one was expensive when it came out, and now it's far more expensive. It's a very popular card, of course. It's Bryce Harper, who's highly collected, and then a very popular moment, very popular image, which helps accelerate that price, of course. And in fact, it should have been the image they used on the Topps Now. Topps, I think, originally messed up and picked a poor image and then said, oh, what did we do? And then it was later announced the next day that there would be a super short print. So still haven't been able to get that, but I got this Schwarber. So those are the Topps Now pickups. As for some other modern pickups, got a Christopher Sanchez camo parallel. It's from 2024 Topps Update. So technically, there's no RC logo, but many consider this Christopher Sanchez's rookie card from 2004 Update because it's pack pulled and licensed, even though he was in Panini products in, I believe, 2022 or 2023. Chris Sanchez pitched fantastic in the playoffs. A couple times where he gave up a run or two late in the game, but I mean, overall, you couldn't ask for much more. He was stepping into Zach Wheeler's role as the Phillies' ace. Maybe things would have been a little different if Zach Wheeler was healthy and you had him in game one, Sanchez game two. You could push the other guys back and then use one of the starters, maybe Ranger Suarez, a little more out of the bullpen, but we'll never know. Anyway, camo numbered out of 25, so I was able to pick that one up for the collection. Have enjoyed watching Chris Sanchez these last couple years. Picked up 2 golden mirror image variations. Picked up the Schwarber Alonso Austin Riley. That one is from 2003 Topps. One I've needed for a while. Evaded me. Got this one at a really good price, so happy about that. And then got this one at a great price. This is a really tough card. Gregory Soto, kind of a bum. Definitely was not great for the Phillies. Made a couple All-Star games somehow, some way for the Tigers. I guess it was due to the Tigers just not being very good at the time and him saving games. Very wild with the Phillies. Anyways, from Topps Update, you just don't see them very often. They're usually listed high. At some point in time, I remember I was bidding on one at auction. It went for like $50, $60. This one was listed for $5. Placed a bid. Won it for either $5 or $5.50, something like that, and was thrilled. I mean, basically free. So, and it's a tough pickup. So happy to add that one finally. Getting really close on them. I think I need 2 or 3 from 2003 and a couple from Topps Update last year, and then still 5 or 6 from this year. So just trying to make my way through those other pickups as we gonna go back in time. We will do one more Topps Now. So this one I just picked up just because it's so tough. It's a pristine 10 from SGC. I don't know what the future of and how popular pristines will be in SGC, but they are very tough to get. This is a Bryce Harper walk-off grand slam in epic comeback win, which was a just amazing moment back in 2019, but was able to get this one at a good price. This is something I will list in the eBay store, elevate the price a little bit, and if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, no big deal. Perfectly fine having this card in the collection, but just definitely not something I necessarily need. One football pickup. Picked this one up from Flawless. One day I was kind of looking around at Flawless stuff. Didn't win most of the bids I put, but happy to add this one. I like picking up some of the Flawless autos. They can be a little pricey at times. I know the ones with patches sometimes go for more, but this is a Darrelle Revis Champions, numbered out of 15. Cool to have a Darrelle Revis as a Patriot autograph featuring a Super Bowl. So that's pretty neat. Happy to add that. I think he was only there for 1 year, if I remember right. Maybe it was 2, but part of the Super Bowl champion team. So very cool to add that. Other than that, fun stuff. These ones. So this was a lot I picked up in 1967 Bazooka, Willie McCovey, hand cut authentic. Jim Bunning from 67 Bazooka, though definitely don't love the placement of that crease. If it was down here, no big deal. If it was up here, you kind of live with it. but right there, don't love it, but a 1.5 on that one. And then also got the Frank Robinson, also in a 1. So had that lot come in. Picked up a couple Venezuelans. This is a 1964 Topps Jim Bunning, PSA 1. And then also picked up a Jim Bunning from 67. And that one's in a 3. Interesting back. This one is awesome. Super, super thrilled at this. 64 Topps Venezuelan Richie Allen rookie. Again, SGC 1. No big deal. Crease on it, but the placement of the crease, I mean, I'm looking right there. I have to look for it to see that. Plus, it's a Venezuelan. I mean, what do you expect? You're expecting tears. You're expecting creases. Venezuelans are tough, specifically condition-wise, but I just think it's awesome to have the Hall of Fame rookie version of that. Here's a modern pickup. This is a beautiful card. These 2025 Topps Chrome Hobby Masters are awesome looking. Short prints, pretty pricey, not cheap, but this is a beautiful Harper card. Mint 9, not cheap for a PSA Mint 9, but better than a 10 and better than a lot of the raws you see. But just an awesome image, and I love the way the shine works with it. I think that's an amazing card. If you're a Phillies collector, if you're a Harper collector, look into it. Might be a fun addition at some point. We'll see. Maybe you do okay at auction at some point, but definitely a little pricier of an insert right there. Last 2 pickups. This one's fun. It's a 1976 Mr. Softy Mike Schmidt iron-on. It's a hand-cut PSA 8. Obviously in reverse. Not something you're going to see every day. There's the back of it. I thought that was a fun pickup there. Oversized slab. And then the final pickup. This is a beauty. Love it. It's a 1907-09 novelty cutlery postcard. Red Doin'. It's an authentic. It's an awesome image. Love the big mitt. Love the pose. And love that it's got some stuff written all over the back there. Looks like February 14th, 1915. Someone wrote on it. From Joe. So not mailed, no stamp on it or anything, but someone wrote on it. But the front looks nice. So anytime I can add a rare Phillies item to the collection, I am thrilled to do so. So those are the pickups. Thought it was a pretty darn nice selection. A lot of fun stuff. Sometimes it's amazing to realize you can continue to pick things up. Feels like you have everything and then you realize there's so much more you can have. But the hobby's fun. It's a distraction from some of the stuff that goes on in real life. Sometimes things just pile on and pile on and pile on, and it feels like it's never ending, but there's always a way to escape, and at the very least, a little bit with your hobby, picking some stuff up for the collection, interacting with your friends in the hobby, and those things are all super, super important. So comment below, let me know what you think of the pickups. How are you feeling about the hobby right now? What are you thinking about the World Series? Are you rooting for the Dodgers? Are you rooting for the Blue Jays? Do you not care? Do you have a prediction? Feel free to share down below, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.